Hey, how are you, everybody? I'm so sneaky. I'm going to actually make sure that I know where I'm looking. Yay! And on Instagram, I'm using this filter because it looks so cool. It's like the whole universe is right here, which is exactly what I always talk about. I always say this is the Boss Queen morning show because it is, morning somewhere in the world, and B, because this is designed to be your soul abundance channel. So just as you can, tune into different radio frequencies or radio stations, you can also tune into you either channel of abundance, yay, or channel of, scarcity, all that sort of stuff. So no, this is all about the abundance. And that we always talk about things around the topics of manifestation, mindset, and of course marketing, because I believe that in order to create your own Boss Queen dynasty, it's exactly by blending the badassery, the marketing, the strategy, get out there and make it happen with the beautiful spirituality of really honing in, remembering who you are, the soul abundance queen, and bring them together. Right? Oh, so beautiful. And today we'll keep it brief as always, because it doesn't have to be going on forever, especially it's Friday night, by the way, here. So you may even be already out and about. So I'll keep it even briefer. Mind you, I will speak as long as it takes until I'm done, till the message gets out. But the question is, or the thought that I have for you is, guess what? It's harder being poor, stuck in a rut, than living in a state of abundance. Because guess what? It takes more energy to go against your natural state. I believe that it's actually harder to stay, and I say this with the utmost respect because I've kind of been on both ends, and I can see it now. I definitely feel that it's harder, to stay poor or stay stuck in a rut because it takes a lot of energy, and it's actually quite exhausting. That's why when people are stuck in a rut or they're going through stuff, they feel obviously quite, depleted because energy's leaking. Energy's leaking. And it's making you so contracted or open, and it's obviously really exhausting. So that's why the effort to, stay stuck in a rut, to stay, in a space of scarcity or worry or lack or anxiety, worry and overwhelm and stress and fear, that's actually quite energetically draining. So it's actually, literally harder to stay in that state because it's really exhausting energetically. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the other side is that you're actually going against your natural state, because your natural state is to live in abundance. Hello, guten Morgen. Right? Your natural state is to be in abundance. You are a part, one with the universe. You're part of the universe is flowing through you. And if even if you don't believe in this, or you don't really have mastered or grasp that concept, think of it this way. Your natural state is love, abundance, receiving. It's totally okay to receive. The universe wants to give you, God, source, the vortex, whatever you want to call it, wants to give you. The whole world is here to work with you. But you think that you're kind of working against the world, or, and it's not that. At the end of the day, your world is simply merely a reflection of your internal world. And really, like I said, the universe is conspiring with you. They want you to have everything. But we kind of been taught the old school thinking, but it's a hard place and it's tough. The world out there is scary. It's a battle. Hey, Lisa Lotte, how are you, my darling? So nice to have you here. I feel like, like I said, I feel like the old school is kind of preparing us, the big, scary world out there. And by all means, it is at times a dangerous place. And that's not what I'm saying. But I feel that we're going against our instincts in really that growth, in that journey of creating the freedom life that we desire, a freedom life by design. And I'm talking about financial freedom, but also emotional, mental, spiritual, energetic. So I feel like we go against, we should go against what we've been taught, because the thing is, we don't need to fight. Like, yes, of course, you're going to struggle. Yes, of course, you're going to have to fight for what's worth the cause. But I'm saying that overall, life is not meant to be a struggle, right? Like, yes, it's cool. You're going to have moments of going outside your comfort zone. You're going to have moments where you're going to be stretched. You're going to have moments where you're going to come up against, be confronted against values, and realize that it's time to merely remember who you are and keep expanding and up leveling, right? Absolutely. And that can be hard, but overall, your life is not meant to be a struggle. Your life is not meant to be hard. It's not meant to be painful all the time, because I think that actually exerts more energy, energy leaks, and you're also blocking yourself. So please go on the flip side and just have this awareness today, really thinking, how much energy do you expend, worrying, being stressed, being in fear, anxiety, complaining, whinging, worrying, impatient, and it's the little things in life, you going about traffic, or, oh my God, blah, 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 or the weather, or, or whatever. It's just so unnecessary. It really is so unnecessary. I believe that, exactly like you said, yes, life is great when we look at it as great, absolutely, because at the end of the day, your world is always going to be a reflection of how you see it. And so I just want you to understand that, you're not meant to have these energies draining from you and suffer and struggle all the time. In fact, it's really about stripping away the things that are not in alignment, the things that are not really how you want to see the world. And it takes a lot of courage, but I believe it's going to set you free. I really believe it's going to set you free, and it's going to allow you then to go and create a life by design, a life that really is like a soul lit life, like a life of hell yeah, right? Where you just know that's it. And you're going to create that for yourself. No one's going to create it for you. You're going to create that for yourself. And it takes, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of discipline. And yes, like I said, it's not going to always be easy, but it's worth it. And the things that you uncover about yourself are just so gratifying. It's beautiful. And it's worth anything really. In this world, it's worth more than money, because it's not even about the money that we chase. We actually chase this freedom. We really want this ability to see the eye, to see life through eyes of going, oh my God, I'm so utterly grateful. I'm so in love with what I do. I feel so connected to my purpose. I feel so connected to my body, to my soul, to my mind. I feel connected to my people, my friends, my clients, my partner. I feel connected to Mother Earth. I feel connected to life. I feel connected to being present. And that's what we want. And that is easy because it's your natural state. But because if you don't feel like that's the way your life has been, then perhaps it's not so natural, but that's how where you need to go back. So I invite you to answer the call, to really have this awareness today and think about, wow, how are you choosing to go through life? Because it takes a lot more energy to stay stuck, to stay poor, to stay in a life of what's not really meant for you, and to have the courage to answer the call, to say yes and leap and turn it around. However that's going to look like for you, wherever you need to start, okay? And even if it's just by having this awareness, and every time you catch yourself going back into worrying, stressing, complaining, whatever, have gratitude. It's the holy grail of vibration. Okay, that's my little thought for you today. I hope you can, take it to heart. Maybe it's giving you something to think about. And of course, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you have any questions or topics that you'd like me to talk about, by all means, share them with me. Share this video, get the message out there. I believe that, we just had my first workshop yesterday, and I'm so grateful. And we had a great discussion about how many women struggle in silence. They suffer in silence, and we need to change that. Women no longer need to suffer in silence. There is someone out there. There are communities out there, people out there, mentors out there. You know, it's not about, you know, suffering anymore, because that is not the way that you're meant to live your life. Life is beautiful and it's divine, and so are you. And remember, it's your birthright to be successful. It's your birthright to have everything that you desire, because you are worthy, you are whole, and you're already wealthy as fuck. Okay, so let me just remind you right now. And of course, speaking of creating more wealth, I also believe that every woman has their own, and men, by the way, but women are also my thing, are more my thing, especially like there's some guys who like to work with me, and I call them all in, I invite them and love them. But I believe that, you know, everyone has a wealth consciousness code as well. And really, if you wanted to unlock that and uncover that and feel like, oh yeah, you know what, I definitely want to call in more money, I really want to change that relationship to money, I want to let go of the, you know, the beliefs, the stories, and the way that I've been managing money, the way that I've been feeling about money, and I want to change that. I want to tap into really living an abundant life and having an amazing, juicy, orgasmic, yummy relationship to money, and understand how I can co-create with the universe to call more money in. Then I invite you to join Money Queen. We're opening the doors next Monday, 15th of July, and we're getting started. It's going to be absolutely divine. It's going to be mind-blowing. This is really about, you know, shifting your identity around money. We're going to lock in, obviously, your blueprint, and we're going to rewire your mindset. So it's a really unique approach, and I'm so delighted actually to really bring this project, but this program into the world, because I know it's really going to change people's lives. And obviously, the more people we can have been awakened to their own wealth consciousness code, they can pass this gift on, and together we can rise and raise, you know, consciousness. Because let's face it, we're not meant to struggle. We're meant to live a life of abundance and love and all these beautiful things that are out there, you know, experiences, memories, places to travel, people to see, food to eat, laughter to share, memories to create. That's what life is for, and everybody deserves it, everyone. So like I said, if this is speaking to you, and you go, you know what, you're right, it's 2019, halfway through, I need to change my money game. I know that, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm getting stuck, and I know that there's some work that I need to do, and this energy resonates. Let me know, #MoneyQueen, or send me a private message. But easy, it's just #MoneyQueen in here. I will send you a 3.5-minute video, and then you can decide for you if this is a hell yes, and if it's not, it's okay. You know, no pressure, no obligation. So yeah, let me know. And like I said, have this awareness, be reminded of, you are worthy, you are whole, you are already wealthy as fuck. And I would love you to see this, you know, to really acknowledge this, to honor this, and learn to embody it. And obviously that is how I can help you move forward. Let's just, you know, have some fun with that. Much blessings to you all, and thank you for always letting me share my message in my authentic way, because at the end of the day, the only thing I really know and do well is be me. All right, so sending you much love, and remember that you absolutely, you know, need to summon soul success on your own terms, because permission to be, do, and have it all is already granted. Bye-bye.